Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings. In this video, we are going to go over the top 10 alternative to FlowAlgo. FlowAlgo, it's a live option trading tool, if you will, but lately there have been more and more competitors of alternative that we would like to share with you. Without any further ado, let us go ahead and dive in. All right. Oh, before we get started, we need to help ourselves out. Let's put a watch on AMC stocks, right? So between the time when I got ready to make this video, which was less than an hour ago, because it was at the beginning of the opening of the market is live as I'm recording this. The AMC stock has been able to go from $62 to $41 in literally 30 minutes, thereabout. Now it's settling in, so let's the record say that at the beginning of this video on the top 10 alternative of FlowAlgo, the value of AMC stock is about $51. Let's check again at the end of it to see how the action is progressing. But speaking of action, yes, we have been bringing you on this YouTube channel several tools to help you in your option trading for almost a year now. FlowAlgo was the first one. FlowAlgo is the reason why this channel exists, because that first review over a year ago brought in a lot of people who discovered us, to the point where even yesterday, let me give a shout out to my friend in Kuala Lumpur. I meant to make this video yesterday, I kid you not. And then an impromptu coaching session live from Kuala Lumpur with my friend in Kuala Lumpur. So, sir, which that we talked about yesterday, I will get back to you with an email regarding your question. We were talking about some secretive things on FlowAlgo yesterday. Yeah, secretive. But in any case, so we have brought you a comparison review of FlowAlgo versus Cheddar Flow versus Blackbox. I think we talked recently about Tradeui, right? So where we were comparing that. So today I have been using another one, and we are going to go live into it. The name is Market Action. So Market Action Live. It's one of the most recent one. If you have not been able to check out the other videos, stay until the end. We are going to put a videos that will get you through the series of videos on the top 10 alternative, the other alternative to FlowAlgo. We know if my websites or my internet will really cooperate, that will be great, because right now I'm trying to go to that Market Action Live tool, which I was just in right now, and my internet here is just embarrassing me. Well, in any case, so what are the so we talked about the other one, right? Let's maybe mention the one that's free, and that's AD Trade, because that's the one that you can go on and there's no money or anything like that, and with this code. So here for me, let's toggle back and forth here if this thing really allows us. So for me here, in helping you, and you're going to understand in through the article that you're looking at. This is the article that we are written on, a comprehensive article on successfultrading.com blog, right, which is free, by the way. Top 10 FlowAlgo alternative. So we invite you, just like my friend in Kuala Lumpur. That's how he contacted me yesterday, and we were able to do a live impromptu session. Let me know which one you have been using. What have been the tendency so far, because there are just so many. And for the purpose of option flow, live option flow, they all pretty much do the same thing. See this one here, Market Action. This is how its graphical user interface is. Here at the top, they are giving you some type of put to call ratio, meaning how many calls to how many puts, how many puts to how many calls have come in. So overall 691 puts. This is just for today. And then here they are tracking them here. Market Action is tracking it here by hour. So the green ones are the calls, the puts ones are in red. Hour by hour. The time used here is the market time, right? So meaning right now it is exactly 10:37 a.m. Eastern time in New York, where the stock market is, and it gives you that trend on here. for me, I don't see of any value in there, because when I'm trading a specific instrument, I stick to what the chart of that instrument is telling me. Yeah, I really do not make a decision on a specific stock based on, hey, the overall market is doing this. And then here, you have, this is the dashboard. So the menus as such. They have a dashboard, they have a mobile dashboard in case you happen to be on the move. And so let me highlight some of the things that I like the most here. For me, my attention was drawn here, learning center. You know, I'm big about knowledge, learning, right? So anything for beginners or option trading, if you happen to be an option trading beginner, this is where you will want to go. I mean, it's not extensive, so for me, I will encourage them. So if the people from Market Action Live, they are watching this video, put more content onto here, yeah, in order to help new or option trading beginners, because that's really education is always a must. So they do a good job on here. I definitely something that I appreciate. The other tool that had that, if you remember, was Tradeui, for which we did a review again on this very channel. So if you haven't caught that one, I'm gonna put it there. Let me just take a note on here and to put that video on there. So you have a learning center, definitely. Let's go to the dashboard. The dashboard is just it's not like FlowAlgo, where it gives you, hey, that's AI automated voice. So here you will find the time. So 10:39 Eastern, it's live. It is exactly 10:39 Eastern. So American Airlines. And then look what happened when you hover onto that. I'm hovering there just onto this. It tells you, okay, American Airlines Group option alerts, June the 18th expiration, $24 call at the bid, 300. Okay, it just changed, right? So several of them just came in at once, and it got me off of that one. Let's go. Let's catch it on your bid. 300 at 193 versus 37,000 open, 36,767 open interest. The earning is on July the 22nd. Before the open, estimated the price was about $25. Okay, that's interesting. So what are the columns here? The strike price. So they have a column here, money. Okay, so at least this is a nice way to explain in the money, out of the money, in the money ITM, out of the money OTM. Day to expiration, DTE. Oh, yeah, I've been trading for many years. I mean, a lot of them they use it. For me, yeah, but that's what this acronym is. So many is telling us. So obviously, not so far. So for a trader of option, you may want to say, hey, if something it's really close to expiration and somebody's putting a lot of money onto it, that's an indication that somehow it could be hot, right? Could call puts the type, if it's a sweep, and again, in the explanation in the learning center will definitely tell you a sweep. If you're new to this, again, we have made so many videos on this. The verbiage is about the same. The sweep meaning that it's somebody an institution, whatever, a bank who wanted to get into that position, so they send it across multiple exchanges. That was it means. So the sentiment, bullish or bearish. Personally, I don't really, this doesn't help me to make a decision. Yeah, the spot price, meaning that what was the price at the time when the transaction that this last option came in, right? The spot price is different from the strike price, just for our beginners, for option trading beginners. And then the expiration, we talked about that, is just a date in the future, which again is given to you on here, date to expiration, how many days to expiration. The details, okay, the details of this trade, for each one of these trade, it tells you, okay, how many contracts were bought at what price. So here's AMC. Here's my free AMC. As we speak, AMC is currently hovering at $50, and then orders came in. So the premium is the amount of money. So multiply the number of contracts by the cost on a per contract basis, the amount of money bought in actual money, right? Because in American options, let's say if you say, oh, a contract costs $1, that means actually $100 in actual money. So you multiply that by the number of contracts. Then the volume, the open interest, and then they have a criteria on here to tell you if it's unusual or not. All right. So meaning you can decide to maybe just filter on the unusual ones or not. So the dates here, it's the beginning of your resulting. So that's the dashboard. So for me, the other thing that attracted me on here into this market action tool, which I mean, it's straightforward. It looks like the other one. I went to look at watch list. So I mean, here, telex watch list AAPL. This was just for practical. But let me go here, because now if you come here in this, after you create your watch list, you can filter just to see the stock on your watch list, because this can be overwhelming. So I encourage you to actually do that, right? So you want to do that, to say, okay, you create a watch list of a few stocks, and then you say you focus on that. Trust me, that will save you, because there are just so many option, live option flow that come in on all the tools. So many, this actually is a nice feature to have on here. Then there's the alerts. Yeah. So here are some of the alerts that I played with recently. Okay. So I want to know if there is sweep on JD, PDD, weekly unusual. That's definitely something that you can set up. So let's try to set up an alert on here. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let's see. FCX. I want to add this. So okay. So notify me on my symbol FCX. And what type of filter do I want? You have them all here. You want to see volume over open interest. That's what OI is, right? So I can add that one. What else can I add here? If somebody is doing a golden sweep, obviously that's always great. If they are doing weeklies on it, yeah, that's I mean, your stock of interest and unusual, those are the ones. And then I check here. All right, so I have FCX as an alert on there. So what's in analysis? Analysis on here, it's a nice place to come. So we are only 1 hour, literally 1 hour into the day. So you don't have most active, but let's say if I change the date here, can I change the date? Yeah, I should be able to change the date. If I go in here for yesterday, it will update me onto the most active top 10 in terms of which one have the highest cost normally. I have to wait a little bit. That's the problem with being live, right? As I'm recording this, but you get the idea. So yes, for instance, on Friday the 27th, there was a lot of unusual that came in for Nvidia. We were trading Nvidia live on the call, because it has a bullish run on that day after the option flow coming. So this is a place where you can come. I mean, let me not just look at the so both sides, right? So we're not just saying that unusual can be bullish, unusual can be bearish. And I'm ashamed that, hey, this thing is not giving us, let me refresh a little bit here, it's not giving us that's updated, because that was for yesterday. So should have been able to do that. So I'm not so sure if it's this tool on my computer, but I've noticed a little bit of latency in its ability to respond. But I'm going to put it under my computer. So okay, I don't see them yet. So yesterday I was able to play with this, but you get the idea what this here does on here. So those are really the main thing. The chart, just like in every single tool, the chart here is going to take you to a trading view chart. Yeah, trading view, it's that tool, that one tool that pretty much all of the other ones they are integrating, several tools are integrating. So I mean, yeah, so which one is that on here? Yeah, so and just has to be Apple but you can pick your stock on here, obviously. Jesus, this thing is slow. So in any case, you get the idea. So for me, the features that I like the most on here, the learning center inside of Market Action Live, learning center, and the ability to create my watch list. That's where I can sort which one I want to see. Push. Okay, so let's put our AMC again. Okay, the theme of the day is AMC. So we said, hey, please help us out with tracking the price of AMC. Oh my God. So this, I'm not sure. You see, this is just too slow. This is just too slow. And again, not so sure what's going on there. But hey, in any case, those were really the main features. I'm going to continue using this. And then I will be bringing you use cases that I see on there. So really the place to go set up a watch list, filter your dashboard with that watch list, and in the market action summary. Oh, actually, yeah, actually it's better. The analysis, yeah. In the action summary, now you see we were here earlier, right? So now this is for yesterday. So for yesterday, it was giving us a top 10 unusual flow. Yes, there was plenty of money to be made yesterday, obviously. AMC stock gained 100% yesterday. So yes, the stock, not the option, the stock. So here you can decide to have up to, I don't know, 25 of them or how many. But yeah, AMC was dominated the unusual yesterday. Look at this. All of these went in the money. All of these went into the money. So a lot of people got rich yesterday off of AMC movement. If we try to extend that list a little bit, who else do we see there? Still AMC. Oh, sheesh. My goodness. So that was yesterday. Let's try to look at it. Today, is it updated today? Is it going to update it? Ah, it's updated. Thank you, the good people at Market Action Live. So we have data for June the 13th, and this is it on here. So, okay, something other than AMC on the unusual flow. So you have some of this. So for me, this is where I will be spending the time to trying to find some opportunities in here, but all opportunities other than AMC, because have you seen the implied volatility on that? So in any case, this we wanted to focus on here again. We have this article on the blog successfultrading.com that's summarize top 10 alternative to FlowAlgo. For me, as I've always said, you know what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for not just the live option flow, because that doesn't tell me if that's a hedge, if that's a full position. But when there is an equity print, that's why for us we have always said we like FlowAlgo a great deal. When there is an equity print, then we are able, based on the direction where the stock is moving, to take an option trade confidently. So that's how. So the two that have it on here, to my knowledge, and correct me if I'm wrong, some of them at the time when I was writing the article, they didn't quite have it yet, was Quant Data and FlowAlgo. Now we're introducing this newcomer on here, Market Action Live, that we just depicted for you over the last 9 to 10 minutes on here. So leave your comment in your remark or your experience with some of this, and if you want to get more insight on how to make money trading option using live flow prints that come in this tool, like FlowAlgo, like Market Action Live, Cheddar Flow, Tradeui that we brought to you. Watch this next video such that you can enhance your knowledge and your understanding of option flow tools. Until then, have a great day, great afternoon. We talk to you later. Bye-bye.